Okay, I have a weird hack for you guys, and this hack will essentially help you overcome any addiction that you have. Anything you're doing that's bad that you want to get rid of, like gooning, I don't know, doom scrolling, watching too much YouTube, procrastination, eating junk food, whatever it is. This hack that I'm about to give you will help you essentially stop doing those things. It's a very weird niche thing, so I want to describe it in good detail. Before I get into this weird hack, I just want to say that I have a Discord community full of people on self improvement. And if you want to improve your life, if you want to just improve your mental health, your physical health, spiritual health, you're just tired of having poor mental health and just living this life you're living, then consider joining the Discord. It is completely free, and you can always change your mind later and leave, but it's going to be a good place for you. But it's a good way to surround yourself with people also improving their life, and that will just essentially help you improve your own life, just surrounding yourself with those people. So link is in the description, go check it out. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good day. This hack, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste your guys' time, but essentially the hack is to go on a hike or a drive, and essentially the most important part is just to go onto a really high point, either in your city or just anywhere you can get to that's really high up, that has a good view of everything around you. So essentially every time you get the urge to relapse on whatever you're trying not to relapse on, you all you need to do is go drive or hike to a really high place in your city, somewhere. Just look out from where that viewpoint is. And essentially the whole point of this is when we get the urge to fall into an addiction, something that happens that we don't realize is happening is essentially your mind is narrowing. And all it can think about is the urge that you have, and how essentially your brain is telling you that the only way forward from where you're at right now, either because of stress, anxiety, because of lack of dopamine, gratification, pleasure. It's essentially telling you that the only way forward from here is to do the bad habit. When in actuality, it's not true, and it's just your mind kind of playing a trick on you. Your mind and basically your mental field of vision is directly correlated to your physical field of vision. So if you can see really far out, like physically, that means mentally you're also going to see very far out. A lot of times when we have our addictions, when we have our urges, we're only seeing in the short term, we're only seeing the now. But every time we get the urge, if we just tell ourselves, like literally mentally tell yourself, okay, I'll do the urge, I'll fulfill the desire, I'll go do a scroll, I'll go watch porn, I'll go do whatever I want to do. But first, before I do the bad habit, before I do the addiction, before I satisfy my cravings, my urges, I'm just gonna go on a drive. Just 5 minutes. I can wait 5 minutes to go touch my wee wee, or go play video games, or go eat junk food, or go procrastinate on something. Like literally the second you feel like you're starting to procrastinate, you can do this and it will work. Just the second you get the urge, just go on a drive, go on a walk, get in a very high elevation, just move. The highest elevation you can get to, even if it's like, even if you where you live is like extremely flat, anything. Oh, I have stone. Because even just getting outside, even just like looking beyond your bedroom or your house, will give you enough of a open field of vision to essentially have this broadening effect on your mind. This literally tricks your brain into realizing that it doesn't need the addiction, it doesn't need the urge, it doesn't need that junk food, it doesn't need the pleasure, it doesn't need the porn. It doesn't need it. You're fine where you're at, and you don't need to fulfill that craving to move forward with your life. It's all like primal instincts. I mean, we want food because if we don't have food, then we will starve, we will die, we won't be able to carry on with our legacy, with our family, with our lives. The only thing is, our dopamine receptors as adults are so screwed up from this modern world. It's kind of crazy to think about that we've been so hijacked mentally by modern food, modern social media, modern methods of pleasuring yourself, if you know what I mean. This is the state of the world we live in, where our primal instincts have been manipulated by these massive corporations and basically these evil agendas that are going on in the world. Not to get all conspiratorial on you guys. Holy crap. But yeah, this is a strategy that I guarantee will work for you, and I mean, it might not work, but it's most likely going to help a ton. And I highly recommend that you build this into your just just make this a habit. Every time you get the urge, stop what you're doing. It's literally worth stopping what you're doing and going and doing this, because in doing so, yes, you might be busy, yes, you might be doing something more important right now, but if you're going to go do the urge anyway, then you have the time to go and do this actionable step, and it will greatly improve your life, your mental health, your life quality. It's so important that we don't do the bad habits, and it's just so important that we delay gratification and do the good habits, because if we don't, then we become numb, we become depressed, we become anxious, we become insecure, and it might happen slowly, but it will happen. And I don't wish that for you. I wish for you to feel alive, and I wish for you to feel mentally healthy and wanting to actually live life. A lot of us are depressed, a lot of us are anxious. We literally need any advantage we can get when it comes to our mental health, and this is a great strategy to basically, in the moment, reverse this addiction, or basically like prevent us from giving into this addiction in the moment. And it's not gonna work all the time. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to be unrealistic. There's gonna be times where you give into the addiction anyway, but we're not thinking about it in streaks, right? We're trying to just limit the amount of times in our life that we do the bad habit. It's not about going 60 days no fap, 90 days no fap, 90-day streak, wow. It's not about that. It's about just doing it less and being basically less controlled over time by the substance or the addiction and the craving. And the way you do that is not by streaks, because you will relapse. The way you do that is by slowly limiting it over time from your life. You will fail. You will relapse. It's almost guaranteed that you will relapse. But take heart, take comfort knowing that you have a strategy, a new strategy that you just learned at your disposal that you can use a lot of the times to just basically more quickly limit the addiction from your life and cut it out quicker. Really hope this video helped you guys. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. I really feel like there was something else I wanted to add to this, but I do not remember for the life of me. So I'm probably going to think about it once I edit this video and get really angry at myself. But I do want to emphasize really quickly that we do genuinely feel like doing that bad habit is the only way forward. Our mind is literally dialed in on that addiction, that craving that you just desperately want. And we have to overcome that. We have to broaden our view physically so it broadens our view mentally. Actually, it doesn't look too bad over there. I thought this would be a really ugly build, but it actually doesn't look too bad. Just keep that in mind. Every time you get an addiction, you get a craving to do an addiction, just remember, if you broaden your view, you will broaden your mind. I love you guys. I'll see you all hopefully sometime soon. Goodbye. Hey, before you click off this video, I have a Discord community that is for those trying to improve their life. If that's you, if you're just tired of living a life of depression, anxiety, just poor mental health, then surrounding yourself with other people just like you is a great way to help you improve your life. Let's all strive for a better life together. Click the link in the description right now. I also have a Patreon if you'd like to support me and earn some cool perks in return. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.